You are now tuned in to How to Nerd, hosted by Roxy Hayes, Cleo Thomas, and Brennan Edwards.
Let's get to it. What is going on, y'all? Welcome to the How to Nerd podcast, your guide to all things nerdy. I go by the name of Cleo Thomas, aka Mr. Slickliff, and I'm just one of your hosts. I have two co-hosts, and their names are
Roxy Hayes.
No, I'm Brennan Edwards. I'm here. We out here.
That's right, man. We are your guides to all things nerdy. Today is going to be a really, really special day because we have an incredible guest. Not only does he look just like me,
unfortunately.
Not only is he 3 years younger than me because he's the little brother, but people think he's the big brother. It's just because he got the frame on him. But let me tell you guys something about this guy.
And the gray hair.
He's the tech genius. He's the gaming aficionado. He is a sports enthusiast like no other. He is the lucky lefty of the family, all left-handed at all times. He is 1/4 of the four controllers. That's four controllers with a K, by the way. He is the one, the only, Khadeem Thomas, my brother.
I'm so happy to be here.
Yeah, man. What's happening, brother?
When it comes to nerds,
Yeah.
comes to nerds in the fan.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
awkward,
It's
but good.
awkward.
we
It's
worked
because
it
he didn't do it with his left hand.
That's what it was.
That's because of the
I went
lefty
for the
thing.
left, and it was me. It was me.
You want to redo it? You want to try it?
I think it's actually disrespectful to, shake
It is.
hands.
It's considered like hella
Yeah.
disrespectful to like,
Just
go out
left
with your
hand.
left hand.
I mean, for me,
Is it something about the sword or something?
Look
But I got it. Nah,
No, it didn't work out for y'all. It didn't work out for y'all,
It
man.
is truth.
Today's episode is all about tech, man, and that's why I think it was really important to have my brother here because this is an ongoing thing amongst the family. You know those memes that you see of like, oh, my family thinks I'm like a huge genius because I just switched it from HDMI 1 to HDMI 2.
Yeah.
Like that's kind of what it's been like for him.
Yeah.
But since he was a child, like he's hacked every console, he downloaded every application, like whatever we needed, it was done thanks to Khadeem.
Yeah,
man.
that's what I do, man.
I mean, you're that guy. I brought you on to multiple projects and said, hey, can you please just
Make
handle
it work.
the magic side of this, like that I don't understand. Just make everything work. And you're like, say less, bro.
It's the truth. I'm Roxy as well.
So,
when it comes to
Yeah, Roxy, what would you not be able to do if it wasn't for,
Nothing.
Oh, okay, got it.
Let me tell you how I was streaming at first. Legit, when I first started with All Dev Gaming, I had a Mac, and and I would stream with my phone. So I would like have my phone pointed at the TV, and I would try to do on my Mac. So yeah, Khadeem helped me even before I moved out here, just like set my stuff up. And when I came out here, hey, changed the game. Changed my life. And he's done that for like a lot of other streamers. Just to give you flowers real quick. Like
Thank you.
a lot of other people would not be able to stream and make money if it wasn't for Khadeem. So like shout out to Khadeem for us.
That's right.
I
Clap it up for my
genuinely
brother,
give a
man.
fuck
Clap it
about
up for
Khadeem.
doing
I
his
appreciate
job,
it.
man.
Wonderful.
I appreciate it.
We love you, Khadeem.
you so much, man.
I love you too, Rox. Stop.
Make sure you guys go follow Kalos Media on all social media platforms
Right.
as
Do
well,
it.
man.
Yeah.
Before we get into all the tech stuff,
Hold on. We gotta give a disclaimer. I'm so sorry.
go for it.
If you're gonna follow this man, understand that there's certain things that come with following Khadeem. Like, you
Yeah.
can't act like that.
Not on his business page.
Not on his business page.
Was that the page you just plugged?
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
Kalos
Yeah,
page.
the other
This is
page
business
is loose. He loose.
Oh, you plugged his business.
Yeah,
page.
just Kalos Media. We're not talking about Michael Thaddeus
Yeah, he
page.
loose.
Oh, okay.
Man,
all right. I just want to make
Luke,
sure.
We're not talking
I
about,
wasn't ready.
Hoochie Daddy Deem.
I was
We're
We're not
not
talking
ready.
about
Two
Tech After
earring
Dark.
thing?
I just want to make sure.
Codeine.
Codeine.
Khadeem.
Yeah. Take two of these and
Dang,
call me
I'll
in the
say this,
morning.
I didn't know.
Yeah.
I wasn't
We're not
ready.
talking about any of
I
that.
just woke up, like, you know what I'm
Yes.
saying? I was listening to my Will Smith CD, trying to be innocent.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And,
Why?
you know, and then I just opened up my Instagram and like, it felt like it just
And,
truly just ripped away part of my
Hey,
childhood.
he was throwing it.
Stop. Stop.
Look, he had the nickname Cathicius for years for some odd
Cathicius.
reason, man.
Young thick.
I try to separate those two lifestyles, all right?
You cannot.
Yeah, it's
He
unfortunate.
was
They
a
had
10-pound kid, so it's like that
10-pound
nigga just
baby.
thick as shit for no damn reason, bro.
It's truth.
That's all what it is with him, man. But before we get into all things tech, a pop quiz. Pop quiz! It's going to be a lot of fun. So thank you so much to Brennan for, you can take that one. You can take it, pass it down. There we go. We got some green markers. Okay, pass that down. So here's what the pop quiz is going to be. Everyone who's getting a chance to watch this right now. Today's pop quiz is Roxy likes to say that Brennan doesn't like happiness.
That's a fact.
So what is something you think he did enjoy as a child?
Ooh.
Now you got to take in Brennan's personality. You got to take in his matter of fact, Julie.
Yeah.
You got to take all that in consideration.
Yeah.
And everyone at home, play along with us. Put it in the comments. Put it in the chat. That's the thing about this pop quiz.
Okay.
I'm gonna give you guys a clue though.
No, it's
They need
our
it.
thing.
Tell
No.
us what to do
No, I
already.
promise it's gonna make it better.
Shut your ass
I
up.
promise it'll make it better. Okay, if you don't want it, you don't want it. All right,
No.
I tried to help y'all. Remember, I tried.
No.
No, it's not. What do you think he enjoyed as a child?
Okay. I tried to give him help. You gotta look how quickly I wrote, and like look at what she's writing a whole sentence because she's talking about how there is nothing that I liked or brought me joy because there was no joy in my childhood. Because she's a hater.
Right.
You're an absolute hater. You're an absolute hater.
Yeah,
Go ahead and erase it and try it again because you know I just said what you wrote.
Jesus.
He's coming for my soul right
The
now.
memoirs over there.
Hey, Roxy.
Lord have.
Wait. Let me do.
If you gonna keep writing, write it. You literally got 30 seconds.
Oh, sweet Jesus.
And you gonna have to just say it at that point.
Oh, shit.
You're crying, laughing at this already?
Ooh.
Nah, this might have to be a permanent segment forever.
Oh,
I hate my
okay,
life
I'ma
so much.
chill.
Is it the same question every week?
Yeah, right? We'll just keep doubling down on things that, Brennan definitely did enjoy this kind of lifestyle.
I'm almost done.
Make sure you guys follow the How to Nerd on all social media platforms as well.
Okay.
You ready?
Yeah.
Ladies first, Roxy.
No, let me go land.
I could tease that you're the guest here first.
All right. I mean, mine was pretty straightforward. I just went being right or correcting others. You know what I mean? Just,
Good Lord.
It's straightforward.
Good answer.
You know what I
That's
mean?
right on time. That's a good
Good
answer.
answer.
Good answer.
I'm not clapping for that.
Is it the truth?
No.
It's not?
No.
Okay.
I don't believe that, but it's fine.
Where's your twin at?
Yeah.
Let's bring your twin in the room.
Yeah.
Yeah, call the twin. Yeah, let's call the
You want me
twin.
to call my brother?
You have to call your
As soon as
brother.
we're finished with all ours, we'll
He
call
is a
him.
delight.
Yeah.
All right,
I want
FaceTime
to hear his answer.
All right. I went with Brennan as a child, enjoyed burning ants with magnifying glasses, and also ding dong dookie ditching. He seemed like the kind of kid to shit in a brown bag and leave it on someone's. Yeah.
I
could
know
see
it's ding dong ditch, but
ding dong dookie ditching.
Yeah.
But
And light on fire.
I know
That's
it's called
something
lighting on
Brennan would
fire.
do.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
I don't think it was called that though. I thought it was called something else.
I don't know what it's called, but that's what I decided to
I
call
understood. I
it
knew what you
for
meant.
Brennan's ding dong dookie ditching.
I know you lit dogs
Alliteration.
on fire. I know that's a thing.
But Brennan was the one actually shitting in the bag.
That's crazy.
Yeah. All right, Roxy, what do you got?
Okay, I have clean other people's glasses, tell other children how to color in the lines, read the dictionary, be bald, go to the library and reorganize the books, and then regrade the teacher's quizzes.
Wait, hold on. I'm trying to pick one. Hold on. The other children how to color in the lines is wild.
It's like, actually,
I got
Hello Kitty's bow is pink. That's all pink. That's what Brennan was doing.
Okay, I'm with
those?
all of them.
Okay.
Is anything wrong with them?
Brother,
Anything wrong?
you gotta get. What is it?
So my answer was whales.
Do what?
I loved whales as a kid, and they brought me joy.
Straightforward, huh?
Just
whales?
whales. What about? What? Read about them. Look
Yeah,
at
my
them?
original career choice was to be a marine biologist. So like,
Okay.
I really wanted to like work with them, and I was obsessed with them. So as a kid, they'd be like, "What do you want for Christmas?" I'd be like, besides video games, let me get some more books on whales. I was obsessed. Like the more you learn about them, the better they get. You
Best
know?
fact that you know, or like the most interesting fact that you know about. What that many
What
people don't
line
know.
was right.
Is that we still can't speak the language of whales. We know that they actually have a language with dialects in different cultures all over the world. Specifically speaking like to orcas.
Yeah.
Hater.
Dory did
And
it.
so like right now they've gotten the ability to say the names of specific dolphins and be saying the dolphins will answer to them. And so like we've been trying to figure out what the Rosetta Stone is. And one of the big concerns that we have right now is we've created the ability that AI can probably speak to the whales, but we haven't figured out how to allow the AI to speak to the whales and speak to
like
us.
that.
I don't like that.
Well, we are talking about tech today, so that only makes sense.
Yeah,
a
I thought I'd bring
Yeah.
it back for you.
Yeah, makes sense.
Okay.
I be practicing animal noises.
Please, Cleo, can you please move?
Man, listen. This was a great segment. I think we need to break these down.
Wait, did you all still want me to call my brother? He said he's down. If you want me to
Call him.
Call him.
Call him.
I'll continue to do that.
No, you will not.
So
Jesus.
right now, I've been asked to call. You want to? I'm gonna hand you the phone, Cleo. You can
Let's do
ask
it.
the question. He said he's gonna answer.
He's a delight.
You like my brother?
He's so nice. He's a wonderful person.
Oh my god.
Yeah, who does?
Hey, Lonzo.
He's a gem.
So Cleo, I'm gonna hand Cleo the phone right now, and they're gonna ask you a question because they were asking a question about my childhood, and was asked to bring my brother into the conversation. Do you consent to this?
I mean, if
But it's not a bad one.
It's not a bad one.
It's not a bad one. They're just evil. So I'm gonna hand the phone to Cleo, Alonzo. Here's Cleo.
Lonzo. It's not a setup. I promise you it ain't a setup, brother. I have a question for you. So we did a pop quiz on today's episode, right? And the question was, what is something you think Brennan enjoyed as a child, right? You guys are obviously shoulder to shoulder every single day. Now, I said he enjoyed burning ants with magnifying glasses or playing ding dong dookie ditching.
I don't even know what that second thing is.
Roxy said he enjoyed telling other kids how to color in the lines. What else, Roxy?
Reading the dictionary, being bald, hey Lonzo, going to the library, reorganizing books, regrading the teacher's quizzes, and cleaning other kids' glasses.
I'm calling you to ask, what did Brennan
what did
actually...
Khadeem
And Khadeem also said being right or correcting others, which is kind of on brand for Brennan even as an adult. So, question for you is, what did Brennan actually enjoy as a child? He has no fucking answer. He's got no answer.
Video games and comic books. I mean, but you guys are talking about social stuff, so I'm like...
Nah, man, just say what's real. Tell them what my...
Asking older... What?
No, go for it, Lonzo. What was that one?
Asking adults questions. That was Brennan's thing. But I feel like this is a loaded question.
No, so then tell him what I said and ask him if it's true.
So he said that he enjoyed nothing more than to learn about whales.
Oh yes, no, that is true. Yes.
He wrote that down.
100%.
There it is.
He thought he was gonna be a marine biologist.
Okay.
Yeah.
But he realized that it wasn't social enough.
He would rather talk to the whales, that's all.
He would rather talk to whales, yeah.
There it is. Thank you, Lonzo.
Wait,
Appreciate your
follow-up
time.
question. Is this a dolphin sound? Hey, Lonzo.
Bro, that shit's fire. Hey, what up?
Okay, tell me, does this not sound like a
Oh
dolphin?
Lord.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
God. Bye, Lonzo. Bye.
Okay,
Bye.
fine.
God.
Let's
Bye.
hang up the phone then.
Bye. Jesus
When I have
Christ.
actual
Thank you, Lonzo.
questions,
I love
thank you,
you.
Lonzo.
Pass this stuff back down,
Oh.
man. Man, getting into today's topic, tech. For those, this is just what it is. We are living in a very tech-space world. For anyone who's trying to live off the grid, good luck. It doesn't exist anymore.
Yeah, fact.
Yeah,
It's not going to be the case for anybody. Technology's journey began in the millennia ago with rudimentary tools evolving through the Industrial Revolution's machinery and communication innovations. The 20th century brought pivotal inventions like the telephone and machinery and telephone and computers, leading to the digital age with the internet's advent, the rise of personal computing, and the internet democratized.
Democratized technology.
Thanks, Brennan.
Yep.
Democratized technology, fostering connectivity and information exchange. Recent years witnessed transformative technologies like smartphones and AI, reshaping industries and daily life. Today, we're on the cusp of further breakthroughs in fields like quantum computing and biotechnology, poised to drive progress and address global challenges. Technology, aka the Matrix, aka Terminator, is right around the corner.
Yep.
I'm fully thinking that's like,
And this is what they do with technology.
this is what you two do with technology.
Communication.
You could do would just literally speak like this
It's
via
communication.
FaceTime and just disrespect each other, I'm sure. You guys are absolutely
You know,
out of
you've
control.
seen with
Oh,
FaceTime
yeah.
when they do the thumbs up.
Are
and
we
stuff
gonna?
like that.
We forgot to nerd out.
Let's nerd out for a quick second
Yay,
then before we
nerd
get to
out.
what are we nerding out about currently? Kadeem, what is something you are actually nerding out about? We ask every guest this.
What am I nerding out about?
Yeah,
Like,
could be anything.
oh man. Honestly, EV cars.
EV cars.
EV cars, electric. Seeing where the vehicles are going right now, because there's a lot of that dynamics changing completely. We're all supposed to be going to one charger. I'm not sure if you heard. Everyone's supposed to be going to the Tesla charger, but that has kind of been pushed back because of Elon letting go of the whole supercharging team.
Yep.
Like in the last couple weeks.
Wow.
So I've been doing a lot of research on what's going on in that space and see where we're headed. I was in the market to get another car.
Yeah.
And but now I feel like I'm gonna wait.
Wait this one out
Now I
just a
feel
bit.
like I'm gonna wait now. So I've been doing a lot of research on EV cars.
Which cars? Just out of curiosity, was there any car that stood out to you?
The Cadillac Lyric.
Yo, that's an incredible car.
Right?
My boy Donald just got it.
That
It's insane.
I wanted a Cadillac forever. We were always the
Yeah.
CTS, the Escalades growing up.
Hell
So
yeah.
seeing the Cadillac,
It's a midnight club thing.
right?
Yeah.
I don't know what it was. So seeing the Cadillac Lyric coming out and stuff like that, and looking at it, it looked really nice.
Yeah, it is. It's exceptional. It is incredible.
Yeah.
Even the effect of it just pulling up, you just be like, all right.
It's a
that's it.
caddy.
Yeah, it's a caddy.
It's
You
a
know,
caddy,
Damn,
bro.
man.
So, but because of the whole charging thing, I'm probably gonna wait around for a little bit longer.
I wanted that Dodge. Well, they're calling it the Charger, but it's built like the Challenger.
Yeah.
It's a
Yeah,
2-door joint. I want that as far as my first electric vehicle.
Yeah.
That's where I'm at with it.
Ah, yes, cars.
Roxy,
I already drive it.
Roxy only knows the backseat of them.
I drive
Roxy.
Hey, okay, no,
Volt?
that,
yeah, that's right. You do drive the Volt.
that was a good one.
Slide it in there.
Yeah.
Roxy, what are you
Okay,
nerding out
I
about?
am- Well, I didn't. Nobody hear what he said. Nobody heard none of the
Nothing.
things.
Nope.
That's crazy.
We'll
That's
run it
an
back.
art. That's an
He's
art. You
talking
just
so reckless.
slide it in there.
Loose. All right. So yes, currently I'm watching an anime called A Condition Called Love. I actually got invited to like the Crunchyroll premiere where they were showing like new episodes of like the first episode of like 4 different ones. So they showed that one. What's it? Kaiju number 8, which is great. Black Butler Public School Arc, which is
Is Black Butler good?
Oh, I love Black Butler.
Heard good
So
things.
this the first season was great. The second season was like all non-canonical bullshit that's not even part of it. The third season was good, and then it took like a 15-year hiatus. So this season's back. It's
Damn.
really, really good. I like that one. So actually, both of those. I'll say Black Butler and A Condition Called Love.
Is
so
it like a slice of life?
so
Condition called love. I'm just curious.
It's like it's a romance. Okay, it's weird. Okay, so it's it's this boy. It's there's 2 kids in
Come
high
on,
school.
you can do it. You can do it.
My
Shit.
God.
Yeah, I can do that too. So it's a boy and a girl. A condition called shut up, super casual. It's turn that chat off. So it's a boy and a girl, and it's a really popular, like attractive boy, and it's this girl that's just like, I don't know what love is. I'll never fall in love. Like it's a foreign concept to me. And it's this really popular boy that's like always in relationships, but he's just like conventionally attractive, and she kind of like she mid. And so he's out in the snow after getting broken up with, and then she like comes over and like puts an umbrella over him. He's like, all right, you're next, bitch. You're the one I want. So it's him trying to date this girl that doesn't understand what love is. It's super interesting. It's kind of, he be like doing some weird stalker-ish. So it like kind of got
that's-
some,
But this makes this tracks.
It's weird.
I like it.
Yeah.
and I don't stalk my hoes, they stalk me. So yeah, you know, it's weird. It's a little weird, but it's interesting. I don't see like a lot of romance animes dropping as of late.
Yeah.
Not
Because
good.
love died.
Huh?
What?
What?
Brennan.
You okay?
Yeah, so I'm actually watching
Why is
anime right now.
nobody
It's called
this?
RE Monster. It's pretty cool because I like animes where you see things like world building or like the characters building up pretty quickly and all that. So like I don't know if you've ever heard of like that time I got reincarnated by a slime.
Heard about that.
Heard of it.
So
I
it's
heard
like
it's
yeah,
good.
stuff like
Those
that
titles
where it's just like
kill
they
me.
start off in a weird space. This one kind of has the same premise as that. It's just like this guy died in one world and then woke up as a goblin in another world, but remembered everything and retained his ability that whatever he eats, he takes the abilities of whatever he eats. So like,
Like
he
Kirby?
eats a spider. So if he eats a
Oh, yeah.
spider,
Like
he can
Kirby.
have webs come out of his hands, kind of thing. So and this world has a huge diversity of like all different kind of things. So he just kind of just starts eating everything, becomes like the king of the goblins, and he's just like, all right, well, we can take on other races and like build this empire. And the interesting thing about it is most of the time there's like there's like a couple different ways that sexuality is approached in anime. And this one is unique because typically it's like really cringy. You know, it's like creepy,
Bloody nose.
pervy, cringy.
Mhm.
You know, like bloody nose thing where it's just like something like girls' titties come out and then bloody nose and then that scene is over. Whereas this show actually doesn't do that. Like this guy is just like, yo, a sexual experience will happen and he'll just be like, and then we did it.
That was it.
Yeah, and he's like tears into pieces, but it doesn't like it's not graphic or anything like that. He's like, yep, and that went down, and then just moving on, and the story continues. And I'm just like, I've never seen that in anime before, where it's like not over sexualized, but they allow sex to occur. So I was like, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, that is interesting.
Especially for an anime, because usually it's just straight to hentai.
Yeah.
That's right.
So it's neither of that. It's not like it's not perverted, nor is it like hentai, nor is it just like obviously trying to avoid any form of sexuality. He's like, no, I had sex with these 3 women last night, but we're not gonna talk about
In
that.
a
He
night?
moves on. Yeah, he's like I said,
He's a goblin.
anything he eats, he takes on power. Oh,
goblin.
He's a goblin.
Jesus Christ. All right. I'm gonna
he's
check
like
out
the
that
goblin
anime.
god.
I'm gonna check out this anime.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah. All right.
Freaky ass.
For me, nerding out, freaky ass.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Current nerding out thing for me, more toys, more collectible stuff. Super 7 dropped these really cool action figures that are the 4 Ninja Turtles, but they're in black and white, like how the original Eastman comics were, and they look really, really cool. So hopefully those get delivered ASAP because I want to put those up on the wall. So more toys for me.
Super dope.
Yeah, man. Yeah. So we doubled back to be able to talk about the things we're nerding out on currently, but tech, everything tech. The world revolves around tech. Big shout out to the homie Jaleel White, Steve Urkel. Many know him for that. He just got married just last weekend to a tech executive, and I was like,
Smart man.
very smart man. Man, think for the future, man. First question up, I want to ask the group: what are some of the most nostalgic tech gadgets from our childhoods that we miss, and how have they shaped your perspective on modern technology? I can start off with this one.
I bet you can.
I can.
You're walking nostalgia.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. When I think of, do you remember the cassette player that I had?
Yeah.
It was a yellow one.
Yeah.
I had a yellow cassette player, and I begged my mom to buy me the Lil Wayne "Block Is Hot" album on cassette.
I said, the cassette.
On the cassette, yeah. And yeah, that's how I was listening to that kind of music back then. And what's wild to me is like a generation will never know of having to fast forward and like hope you stop it right on the right point before the song that you want to hear
art.
You know what's
begins.
crazy?
What's
You're
an
making
art?
me remember a piece of tech that I used to love that was in that same genre was the Home Alone recorder.
Oh, the Talk Boy.
Yeah.
I have it.
That junk was amazing. You
had-
still have it?
I have one. I didn't have one as a kid, but I bought one.
Yeah, I used to love those. Like, 'cause I never had one, but our friends would have it, and I'd be like, let me borrow it. You
Yeah.
know, just like making little messages and replaying them back. Because back then, that was peak technology.
That
That
was
was?
You
it.
know, for you, I can hear my own voice come out of this box. Like,
That
we're
was?
winning. Like, now it's nothing. But back then, crazy.
Agreed.
And it was huge.
Real talk,
Yeah.
man. Shout out to Macaulay Culkin for making that thing famous. And then they made like a micro version as well. But what about you guys? What are some?
Well, that was the one I was gonna say because I had got one for Christmas, and this was one of the Christmases I was like with my mom, and she like cussed us out. She was just like cussing us out, and I would tell my grandma like, "Hey, she be cussing us out," and she was like, "No, she doesn't." So I was like, "All right, say
planned
less."
a sting?
Yeah, I did. And we was in the car, and I had my top. I had the pink one,
Yeah.
and I was like, "What is this?" Yeah, she be cussing us out.
I always knew you were a snitch.
Oh, of
Full
course.
snitch.
Oh, all the time. You know.
She can't. She can't lie for one.
Yeah.
She can't lie.
Thank
can't
you.
lie. She
Thank
can't
you.
lie. So don't
That's
tell
what-
her you gonna any secret that you tell Roxy they're not
better-
secrets. They're not.
Wow.
Just know.
Everyone heard that.
Everyone
Everyone
know.
heard that.
That's how Roxy is.
I'm
She's
going
great.
to the
but,
cops too.
What about you?
oh man. For me, it's gonna be crazy. I'm going real nerdy and techie for this one. A Palm Pilot.
Ooh.
A Palm Pilot. I'm going Palm Pilot.
I always wanted one. It looks so professional.
A Tuxton E2 is what I had. In
How
middle
did you
school.
get that?
I asked mom and dad for one, and what happened was we went to Philly or went to Pennsylvania with to go see our cousins.
Yeah.
For that summer,
Yep.
one of our cousins had an old PDA that he just had inside of his closet.
Right.
And I asked him, Mike, can I borrow that real quick? So I plugged it into his laptop and started messing with it and stuff like that. I got him so intrigued by one, he went and bought a new one.
Yep.
And then we got back home for that summer, and then I started asking for one. And I was using it to like infrared and start sending like TV or controlling TVs with it. I actually was putting my homework in it, using it as a calculator. I was using the hell out of that thing.
Nice.
Yeah, like but of course now we all have.
All this now.
Except
cool.
infrared, which is still kind of bothering me. Like you really can't control this TV right now if you wanted to with this.
Nah.
Like they took that away from phones. They had them. Phones.
Well, I mean, now it's because the Wi-Fi. You can
I was
go
gonna-
through Wi-Fi.
But not even really like this to turn up the volume. Not even to like actually. I'm talking about turning it on
Yeah, I
and
know.
off.
Okay, good point.
Yeah, they took that. They used to have them on phones.
Right.
Android phones, be able to kind of just have an infrared signal. They took all that away from us.
Yeah, you're right.
Yep.
Okay.
So yeah, that's probably the one that I kind of missed that we kind of gotten away from.
Nice.
So.
Speaking of features that got taken away from phones, I have the iPhone 4 at my house, and I saw the headphone jack.
Yeah.
And I was like, I remember how pissed off we were that they took that away.
So
Still.
Yeah.
Only for them to roll out AirPods years later. And everyone's like, you know what?
we don't need you.
We don't need it any goddamn way.
Yeah.
I still
yeah.
miss it.
I'm about to say I'm not a prisoner in the moment for that. I feel like we still need.
Headphone jacks?
There's no reason why to take it away. There was really no reason other than to sell AirPods.
Is there a headphone jack on that laptop?
Of course there is.
There, headphone. Yeah, okay. So
Of
yeah,
course
it's
there is.
probably on the back of this one as well.
Of
Yeah.
All right,
course
still
there
there.
is.
Brendan, was your answer to this question
No.
talk about what's
actually, I was gonna say Game Gear.
Ooh, the
I
Sega
think-
Game Gear.
Yeah, Sega Game Gear. That was a big deal for me. Because I remember getting that and just kind of
shit was
yeah, it was like that big.
Bro, it was ridiculous. No, this.
Yeah,
it's,
like
look,
that.
it's more
Yeah.
like this wide.
Yeah, but the thing is, like, people don't realize how big of a revolution the Game Gear was when it came out.
Sure.
Is that like it was the first backlit gaming system, as
Ah.
well as one of the first color. So it's just like it was color, it was backlit. The only thing, the biggest like
8
the games were
batteries.
good. Yeah, I think it took 6.
8 batteries.
It was 6.
It would run
It
out
was
of
3 on
this.
the side, but no. So I was about to say that. Was it really 8?
I
I'm
think
pretty sure it was 6.
Either way,
But either way, the thing 8 batteries.
Yeah.
And so like I remember like I loved it so much. And they did one of the worst things ever. Is they didn't really have a DC input. Like
No.
you just had to use batteries for it. And
Energizer was eating.
the other thing,
Duracell was
they wouldn't save
eating.
games after the batteries died. You know, so it's like you would play a game. Like I remember playing the X-Men game a lot, and it's just like I could never beat it because by the time like you just didn't have time. Like the batteries give you about 2.5, 3 hours at the most,
At the most.
and then the game was like a 6, 7 hour game, and so it's just like you just couldn't do it. So it's like I remember like that was frustrating, but the experience of being able to sit in a car and play a video game with color, sound, and backlit at night. Like, there's nothing like it. I was just like, I live in the future. This is my little TV right here. Y'all shut up.
It's the truth.
The thing about the Game Gear is the battery component, right? And the fact that the batteries had to go on both sides.
Yes.
And if you lost the
It
backing,
balanced it.
if you lost the backing to that, your fingers were holding those damn batteries in, bro, for dear life.
Yeah.
For life.
Not only that, Sega dropped a lot of accessories for the Game Gear.
Yeah.
Like, they had a TV tuner. Did you see that one?
No.
You could actually have like an antenna coming out of the Game Gear. To
Oh,
like,
wait. No, yeah, I saw that.
I saw that joint. I saw a few other different accessories drop for it as well. But there's a Coca-Cola edition that I'm trying to hunt down.
Of course you are.
I need that in my life. That is going to be really
I
cool.
think
So
you might have a problem. It's a good problem to have, but it's a problem.
It is. But you know what? I'm happy with it.
It's rich people problem.
Yeah, it's a healthy vice.
Yeah.
Clear has arrived.
You guys
I
are-
love it. It's my favorite.
Another question for the group, man. Let's talk about the transition from physical media like CDs and DVDs to digital formats. What do you think we've lost and gained in terms of convenience and nostalgia? Khadeem, me and you talk about this a lot
Yes.
because you have stored tons and tons of stuff.
I have multiple hard drives. just
Multiple
sitting.
of everything. When it comes to media, as far as TV and films, when it comes to video games, applications.
Yep.
I mean, people were wilding out on me when I pulled up the old school Flash games.
Yeah.
From Cartoon Network.
Yep.
And Nickelodeon.
Oh, you have
and you
those?
have those tucked off on a hard drive somewhere.
I do.
Hey. Those are exclusive
Let
to
me
Thomas.
talk to my
This is
friend.
Thomas stuff
Can
only.
I talk to my
Thomas
friend?
stuff
Can
only.
I talk to
Can
my
I talk to
friend?
my
Can I
brother?
talk to my
Can I
friend?
talk to
Friend
my
over
brother?
brother?
Hey.
You no one's talking to you.
Relax.
We talk to your brother.
I'm just here to help.
We did talk to you. We did talk to you. Kadeem, what are your thoughts on this, man?
Oh man. And it unfortunately it's getting further and further away about us actually owning anything because of streaming services, because of where physical media is gone. I'm not sure if Best Buy doesn't even have DVDs or Blu-rays anymore.
Yeah.
They
Like they're starting to pull that from the shelves completely.
Dang.
Yeah, like that stuff's literally like gonna be the thing of the past, which is kind of sad to see. Because without the actual physical media, you really don't own anything.
Yeah.
You know, you can have the files and stuff like that, which is kind of how I always taking it. As long as you have it offline, like let's just say the internet goes out today completely. What do you actually have access to at that point when it comes to movies or entertainment or anything like that? That's how I've always kind of seen it, because not everywhere has internet, and if it goes down one day, convenience, sure, you can literally watch anything,
Whatever, whenever, yeah.
whenever, at any time you can just watch it. What that takes away from you though is if you're ever off the grid or not even in a place where internet is, kind of should have luck.
Yeah.
And it's scary feeling for me personally. So I've kind of gone away from CDs and DVDs. I've kind of had that transition of going from having physical copies of my stuff to making it digitized, because I've broken a lot of PS2 games. I sat on my Onimusha as a 10 or 11-year-old. I lost a PS2 game that way. Sad
on
day. Sad, yeah, literally sat on it. Just heard the crack.
I know that pain.
Yeah.
I know that pain.
Yeah, heard the crack, or disc getting scratched.
Oh.
Yep, go ahead. As a collective.
Kids,
Yeah.
they don't know.
As a collective, how much does that happen?
Generation Z is like, well, scratch. What do you mean?
The game won't play anymore. Just done. You're just
Or
stuck at
play
that
to a
point.
certain stop part. And
Exactly.
Oh, that'd be the worst.
And be loading up
I
at
just
once.
rather break that shit completely, because when you getting
Yeah.
in there and it's just like hot, psych.
It's like, that's it. So
We're
that
done.
being said, or even with the PS2, the red screen of death, which we all see, of course, which is the reading side of it. So it being digitized in that way, so that pretty much can't happen anymore, is where I've kind of went to. Just at least having it a digital copy of it. Now it going online and stuff like that. Yeah, I'm kind of on the fence about that, because everything in the cloud is it's a long shot, but I'm not here for it.
Brennan, you're definitely in this space when it comes to this, man.
Well, I mean, I think one of the things that we lost was one of my favorite things to do was like be able to. You get to learn a lot about somebody from the like what their CD collection looked like or what their DVD collection looked like. You go to somebody's house and you're just like, let me see what you be watching. You know what I'm saying? Like you can see it, like or like they're like, oh, like you're in the car with them, like all right, play a CD. And they just hand you a big book. It's sitting there. And we're driving
Thomas
around
Guide
and just
size.
flipping through. It's like, and you're
Goddamn
playing
Thomas
DJ, and I was
Max.
like, oh, let's put some Usher in. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, it's like that's what it was like. It's like you had to like when it was time to listen to something, like you either had to like somebody had to either spend the time to put together one of those mixed playlist CDs.
Boner jams.
You know what I'm saying? Like back in the day, or you had to like listen to an artist.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that CD. So it's like you would actually have like for me, I feel like we have a separation between artists and their albums as a whole now, whereas like we just hear the songs.
Yeah.
But we don't know like what's the track order. Like, like there's certain CDs like or certain songs now. I hear it and I expect what I know is gonna hear next is this next song on that album.
Yeah.
And so like and that's intentional from the artist. So like there's just certain things that we've lost in that space, but what we gained in convenience though, it's unreal. Like you said, we have everything at our fingertips. So it's like I do appreciate what we used to have, but I'm a creature of convenience. So like I have every song that's ever been made ever at my fingertips. Like I can listen to a song, being out somewhere, listen to a song. Ooh, this sounds good, and like Siri, what song is this? And then just add it to my playlist. Like that's just unreal. Like back in the day, it's like you hear a song at a restaurant, good luck.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Ask
good
the waiter, like,
luck.
oh, actually, I don't know. This is the radio. And they didn't say it at the end of the song. Like they just move on to the next song. Like, well, I hope you enjoyed your moment.
Goddamn
what
radio
I'm saying?
jockeys.
Yep.
What are your thoughts on this, Roxy?
So for me, it's kind of like two things I feel like I miss. So just like physically holding even like books, right? Like I've always just like the physical feel of stuff, like and the experience you get like finding the stuff. So like going to the
Shout out
library.
to Roxy's hands.
Going to it's better. Going to the bookstore, going to find CDs because that's how you find other stuff. Like you're going to look for an artist and then you start seeing all of these other artists and stuff like that. So I feel like that's missing, and even like learning about whatever the thing is. So like on Blu-rays and DVDs they would have like behind the scenes stuff or just like even like
that's one for
trailers
sure.
for other stuff before, so you would learn about other movies and stuff that you want to see. And I was the person that would like read the inside cover things and like the back, so I know like
Nerd.
I would know like I want to know like the cast and crew, and I want to know who made this and like who did the music and like what did you think, like why did you make this thing, and all of that used to be like in the little inserts that they would have in like movies and stuff and songs, like the producers. So I feel like there's a disconnect there because like even on Spotify, I can go see who the producer is, but there's no like extra information on like the song and the thought behind the song. So just like kind of losing like the knowledge and whatever further education of whatever the product is. I don't like that, but I do agree with Brennan. Like the convenience is dope. Like I listen to a lot of audiobooks instead of me having to go physically go to the bookstore and carry out all these books. I can just download books or just download whatever. But I still go buy physical copies. Like I still go to the thrift stores and all these other spots to just get them if I want.
Yep.
Now, when you say walking out of the bookstore with the books, how many are you holding in one hand?
Yo, I had the same thought.
How many are you like
10 to 12.
in one hand?
2.
It's a cap.
The titties.
Oh god.
You put some here, yeah.
Oh god.
And one of
You touched on it though. I do miss the no, not the, you touched on the fact of like not getting a chance to see like a blooper reel or like a behind the scenes or the making ofs. Like those things in DVDs are what made them special, right? People would go buy the extra edition things just for that. Yep. And that's gone. I feel like on the streaming services, it's like when you go to like a Max and you pull up the Lord of the Rings, it's like you're literally just getting those films.
Yep.
They don't even have that extra tab to be able to see all that other media and content.
Which is crazy how that hasn't been implemented yet.
Yeah.
It's gonna come. I know that
They're gonna have to.
They're gonna have to like drop it as another tier probably. It's
Oh,
like,
100%.
they know how they're marketing that kind of
That
stuff.
sucks.
Or that been on the YouTube for free? I'm just saying.
It'd be on the tube.
It do be on the tube.
Or well, I'm just saying, even if the companies wanted to do that,
Yeah.
make money on the back end, which I'm giving them a game plan, so I'm going to stop there. But yeah, like what
You
if the
don't help them.
companies like actually put those blooper reels on that stuff on YouTube and just ran ads on them?
I'm sure some of them do, but I'm sure some of them do not.
Usually, usually people or users that put it up there.
Put up there, yeah.
I don't think it's actually the actual companies that own the movie have done that.
Yeah.
Good point. Good
Pirating.
point. You spoke about breaking the Onimusha game, and it reminded me of when you hacked my phone after I gave it to you.
I didn't hack it. I broke it.
Yeah,
No.
it took him.
5 minutes.
I gave him a phone.
How'd you break it?
You upgrade, you get your little brother the,
Yeah, hand me that.
hand me that. Here you go, brother.
Yeah.
5 minutes later. 5 minutes.
Yeah, well, he got the blackjack. I will never forget it.
Trash ass phone.
He got the Windows
Trash ass
Windows
phone.
mobile phone, blackjack,
Trash ass phone.
and he gave me his Motorola Razr,
trash.
Ooh.
Right?
What color?
silver.
Still
have
my
it.
guy.
You downgraded, bro. The razor was the truth.
I love the
And,
razor.
and that's exactly why after the 5 minutes after he was done with the phone, he was like, "Hey, let me get that phone
That's
back."
exactly what
And I
happened.
was just like,
That's exactly
So here's
what
the
You were
thing,
that, brother.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
So
Yes.
here's the thing.
Broke it.
That phone's not gonna turn on anymore. I knew exactly what I did when I did it.
What'd you do?
I removed a system file from the so it literally would boot up for a quick second and then literally stop.
Right, but you got to think. It is a
Here's the
literal
thing.
flip phone, and the only port in it is
It's
just a USB
USB.
port.
Yeah, connect to my
Who the
computer.
excuse my language, who the fuck is connecting the damn razor to the computer?
I want to see what I
This
can do
nigga.
with it. Thank you.
I did that too with my razor. I'm not
Get
gonna
the
lie.
why?
Did you
Because you
break
can load
it?
stuff onto it. Like I'll be
Yeah.
putting all media and stuff and like.
Yeah, look, you
can
put
even
other
play deeper
games.
in the settings. Yeah, you can put different
You
games. and
put
stuff on
Java games on there. I used to load up on some Java games. You don't know about that life. You don't know about that life.
I did that.
Some
I mean, I was the person that was
fucking
jailbroken my
nerds.
iPhone.
Fucking
We're
nerds.
jailbreaking iPhones and all that.
downloading my Java games. Sorry.
Speaking kind of still in the retro tech space, yeah. What are some favorite vintage gadgets or tech brands that you guys would love to see make a comeback? I can start this one off very quickly. I would like to see translucent everything. I want transparent everything. Walking into the computer lab for the very first
And they
time
have the
and
color.
seeing the colors, and I could see into the Mac. I'm like, that's really cool, right? And then Game Boy had the translucent joint. Some of the place, the early PS1 controllers had a translucent look on those. So I want translucent, transparent tech on everything.
All right.
That.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's dope.
everything. Can you imagine can you imagine a camera when you can see inside of it? Like
Pretty.
that clear case?
Yeah, that'd be dope.
It would be easy to break. Well, I don't know.
Yeah, as long as it still has the same durability, I'm good with it.
Yeah,
Agreed.
durability as long as it's there. What's the question again?
What are some retro tech things that you would like to see make a comeback?
I would
Either the
like to
gadgets or
go.
the brands.
Go
Go
ahead.
for it.
I want keyboards back on phones.
Full
I want like a
40s?
sidekick. Yeah, I want to. I don't like. I don't like
That's
that.
not-
Always comes back to hand.
Yeah, shut up. I need accessibility.
I bet you do.
Shut up. So yeah, I don't like that. I've never liked swiping and I don't like that. I want to type. I like to type. I want to type. I got one. But who got just carrying it
She
in my
also said
pocket?
convenience, and
Yeah.
that's not convenient.
Roxy, I can be. Oh, y'all need the keyboard?
I got you.
Ah,
Lay it on the chest.
Cleo's on one today.
Don't furrow my titty like that. Shut up.
Hold
What's
the
wrong with
shift.
you?
Holding the shift right now. Capital.
Hey, get him out of
Let me
here.
get the cap lock.
Last time is guess.
Oh, shit.
Oh no.
Brandon, what you on, bro? What would you like to see come through?
Actually, it was gonna be something similar to what Roxy said. I was gonna say that I actually really liked my BlackBerry back in the day. Like I had a BlackBerry, the one with the little ball on it. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
yeah.
so
Little
it's like-
trackball.
Yeah, the little trackball. The
Always the
trackball.
balls
and
with you.
You don't even have another reference. You just wanted to say something.
You just wanted to shoot.
You just hurt because I got your ass. Just
You
take
just
the L.
wanted to shoot.
Hey,
take the
shoot or
L.
shoot.
Shoot or
No,
shoot, baby.
never. But
Um,
continue. The ball was great.
But I did like I liked Blackberries. Like I like my BlackBerry like as a businessman too, because you know
Yeah.
for me I saw myself as a businessman. I got a BlackBerry and I was just like, yo, I'm part of the
I do
group.
business.
Like remember BBM, BlackBerry
Of
Messenger too?
course.
Of course, that was
You
way
know?
bigger than
Yeah,
anything.
that's like before the blue bubble iPhone
Yep,
thing.
that was the one before the one. Yeah, you're
it
right.
was like because I think it was a big deal back then because back then we had to pay for text messaging.
Mm-hmm.
It's like you pay per text or you have a limit of how many texts you could do.
Yeah.
And the BBM was just like, don't worry about that.
Yep.
Like
started
if
it.
you,
Whatever
hit,
you
if you
want.
hit another BlackBerry person, as many texts as you want. It's all good.
So we really went from pagers, right? Someone
Right.
getting buzzed, and then Motorola drops the two-way.
In the crickets.
The crickets had the chirp. You talking about the chirp?
Yeah.
Yeah. So if we're just sticking to messaging when it comes to mobile stuff,
Okay,
right?
got it.
So we go from pagers that just buzz somebody, let you know, hey, give someone a phone call.
Yeah.
Then Motorola drops the two-way pager joint, right?
Yep.
And then right around the corner from that is when I'm assuming the BlackBerry drops, then the Sidekick.
Yes.
I think so.
And the first BlackBerry is disgustingly ugly. Have you ever seen it?
No.
Can we very quickly,
Is it?
please? It's disgusting. The screen.
It's
how
not that black. It's another one.
It's
before that?
it's like this dark ass navy blue one.
I think
it's
my
ugly
daddy had
as
that.
shit.
Yeah.
Not that one. Nope,
Okay,
nope.
Yeah,
It is
that's
that one on the
ugly.
left. That one right there.
That's
That's
the
the
one.
original BlackBerry.
Yeah, that's
Well,
ugly.
that's the one.
Woo!
Wow, that is ugly.
That is.
No scroll ball.
I was about to say, how do you navigate that thing?
Five on the side.
This. It was the right side.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's
And so-
trash.
That shit ugly.
That was trash as shit.
They were trying to
It's
find
that
it.
black bear on the
They're
bottom
trying to
left is
find
the one that I
themselves.
remember everyone having. This is when it popped
Yeah, I had
off.
that one. That's
that
what I
one.
liked.
This
Or
is
that
the one.
little black one.
Yeah, that one was great.
Yeah, it started there.
Yeah,
It
man.
became
I never
big.
seen the long ways one. The one that's hot dog style.
I remember when they
Not
dropped their first
hamburger.
touchscreen, the good old BlackBerry Storm.
Oh, the marketing behind
The
that
marketing
one.
behind it was crazy because it was
Yeah.
trying to compete with the iPhone at that time when the iPhone first dropped with the full screen.
You guys remember they did the funeral for the iPhone?
Yes.
What?
Yeah.
Wait, what?
They had like a whole procession. Like it was BlackBerry. They had like
Yeah.
a new BlackBerry phone. Then they had like a whole procession. It was a funeral for the iPhone, and that didn't age well at all.
I'm about
all.
to say.
No, because
Now we
BlackBerry's
on
gone
like
now.
22.
I tried to get on that same wave as Brandon as far as like, oh, I need a BlackBerry now. It's a business thing, so I need it. And I get it. I have my iPhone still. I got my Sidekick still. Then I get this damn BlackBerry.
That thing was barely used.
Who the hell was I going to talk to on BBM? It wasn't no girls on BBM, Brandon. So I'm just like,
No,
The hoes ain't
it's all
got
business.
BBM?
No,
It's all business shit. I was
They
like,
had
ain't no
AIM.
bitches
They
on
didn't have
BBM.
BBM.
Ain't
They
no bitches
had
on
AIM.
BBM. So it was all bad.
They had AIM.
Oh yeah, I was
They
on my
had-
aim though.
Yeah, they had
Oh,
AIM
my
instant messaging.
AIM.
Okay,
Oh,
they had AIM with their away messages.
ASL.
Let it be known where they at.
Yo, your my way message used to be wild,
Nah,
bro.
yeah.
That I felt like away messages. If you were on your Sidekick, that was like your first version of Twitter.
Yeah.
Because you could talk, you would do your shout outs, you would talk about where you were up to, and that's how you were kind of getting your vibe out there.
On the beach, chilling.
Literally, that's how
She
it kind
know
of was
where
for
I'm
people,
at.
man. On our fun note, let's end this thing kind of on a fun note. If you could invent any futuristic tech gadget or device, no matter how absurd or fantastical, what would it be and why? Yeesh.
I got one.
Go for it.
Well, I read the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy.
Okay.
And in that book, they have a thing called a babblefish, which was one of the coolest things in the world. Is the ability to literally just stick something in your ear, and you now can speak and understand any language fluently. And it's automatic. Like it's not like a thing where there's a delay, where it's like you're listening to it, say it back to you in your native language. It's like no, because this is touching me. Like I am now able to like fully converse in that language. So whatever that may look like in a space of technology, like you said, fantastical or whatever, something that we could literally just attach to us that allows us to be fluent. And the thing is like not only fluid, but you also like nobody can even tell a difference. Like so when you're talking to a local, like they think you sound like a local. You know, like stuff like that. So like that would be really cool.
Language
Yeah.
is one of those things. I will
Yeah.
say,
I
language
mean, I
is
love
one.
human connection. So
Yeah.
for me, it's just like to be able to do that. Like, and recently, like in the last few years, I learned how to speak Spanish. And how much of the
Okay.
world, un poco.
Oh.
Hablo.
Oh.
I was about to start speaking Spanish. I
Run
literally
it.
was about to just switch.
Run it.
Well, you want me to start?
Run
I
it.
I can say the rest of it. I'll say, pero de mi imaginación es muy importante la conexión por otra persona.
Oh, he's
Me-
speaking.
me
Oh, he L
encanta.
speaking.
Me
He L
encanta.
speaking.
He L speaking. Okay, for
He
real.
L speaking.
L speaking.
Continue.
He L speaking.
You
Well,
love
I mean,
what?
look, I
Continue.
spent some time in Peru and Brazil. I mean, some
Yeah.
time in Peru.
Yeah.
I stayed there for a few months and you know had a girlfriend in Peru. So and she didn't speak no English, so I had to learn.
That's right.
Smart.
That's cool.
Yeah, but yeah, that's what I would say. Like just seeing what, even though I'm not fluent in Spanish, like seeing how much of my world has been opened up just by being able to understand what other people are saying in Spanish. Just imagining like where there was no more barriers in that space. Like, oh, okay, cool. We're going to China. Like Mandarin ain't no problem.
Yeah.
That'd be amazing.
It's a fun.
Yeah.
That's a
Thanks,
fun
Mandarin.
funny thing to say. It's just because people have had
Japanese.
like I guess brain injuries or whatever the case is, wake up, speak different languages and stuff like that. So that's always that what gets me is the idea that the language is there.
Yeah.
The language, the accent, and you know what I mean, dialect. It's technically there because we have proof of someone literally getting hit in the head, waking up, speaking a completely different language.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like that's happened multiple times in the history of. Yeah, you can look up multiple stories. It's crazy. So,
That's a fly ass one.
yep.
What about you, Khadeem? Roxy, anybody?
Allergies. Hold on.
For me as a futuristic tech gadget, man, I mean, I know of course AI is coming and everything else like that. They've been trying to do this rabbit R1. Have you seen these?
I saw that.
Yeah, have you seen these different type of AI gadgets? They're trying
Oh yeah,
to,
they look trash right now.
yeah, exactly. I know it's the first run out. They're trying to get it up and running. Oh man. I mean, I know AI is going to be that answer. I'm not sure eventually when they're actually able to adapt it the way I think it's going to work. That's probably be the next step. So something in the AI space for sure. You know, EA just came out and say they're going to start using generative AI for their games and stuff like that now.
That's pretty cool.
So it's coming.
All right.
Coming.
Roxy?
I was recently watching the Jetsons.
Okay.
I want that. You remember like when in the morning they would wake up and just walk, and then they would have their clothes on, and then breakfast and all of that. I want that. I just want to not do nothing.
Convenience.
Especially in the morning, and it does your hair. But my robot thing would have to be black because you ain't finna be having me out here looking crazy. But yeah, like just to be able to wake up and you and your family could just walk through a thing and be ready and dip. That would be great.
Is it weird that you bring up like robots and being able to do black hair immediately, right? Is it messed up to think that like in the future, say that rolls out, right, and that's not a part of the initial plan?
You don't be pissed.
Like, right, but we're still dealing with the fact that we have to
Racism
throw
in-
this shit in there. Like, yes,
Like,
of course,
damn,
that needs
she
to be
still can't braid?
that needs to be a setting off the gate.
Can't braid.
Well,
This is
that
not my
reminds me-
shade of makeup.
That reminds me, like, did you guys know about that controversy that occurred when they put out like like when you go to the restrooms now,
Yeah.
like and you put your hand on the water, and the water
and
comes
it
out?
wasn't detecting
Yeah, it didn't
darker
detect
skin.
darker skins. Like that. Like I remember going in a bathroom and it was like, and I was
Yeah.
like with I was with Tony. Actually, we went to a bathroom somewhere, and I was like, none of these sinks work, and he was just like,
Yep.
yes, they do.
And the
Wow.
paper towel things too. They
Yep.
started switching it out.
Yeah,
But
but the thing is, it wasn't even like implied racism. They weren't doing it to like say black people.
They
Is
didn't
that they
think.
only tested
They
it
don't test it
on
on white
guys.
on white people because they're the ones making it. And so just like we put it.
that's
they
how
work.
much
They
they
work
don't
perfectly.
be giving a
It's
shit.
like, yep, it's pretty crazy.
Don't get
That's
me
crazy.
started, you know.
Goddamn. But we're in a different place now. And, you're seeing so many different people who represent different cultures in that space. So you would hope that everyone
Yeah.
is like, hey, everyone's included from the
hope.
jump. You would hope.
You would hope.
Fingers crossed on that. You would hope. Very quick. I would love to do this one though before we round out everything. A nerdy mixtape. You could put all your songs on it. We plan on doing that for everyone who's a listener and a watcher of the How to Nerd podcast. We're going to create a nerdy mixtape for you guys, and it's actually going to be available for you guys to download and listen to on your own platforms.
Okay.
I want everyone to share songs featuring either nerdy or geek music. You can include themes from movies, TV shows, video games. This is going to be all, or even fandom inspired songs.
Okay.
I can throw out a few out the gate.
Yeah.
I want the Kingdom Hearts records. I
Okay.
want Sanctuary and Simple and Clean.
You don't hear me say, please,
oh baby, don't go.
Nothing running?
Simple
and clean is the way
Come on,
that
bro.
you're making
Cool, that's
me
crazy, guys. Okay, guys.
feel
All right,
tonight.
cool.
It's hard
This
to
is good.
let it go.
Here we are. Yep.
Okay.
Nope.
Boo.
You don't know?
You're
I don't- apparently I don't know Joy,
giving
so.
me.
All right, I want Sanctuary
That shit
and
fire.
Simple and Clean. I want the first record, which is a hip hop record that I actually do not know the name of. The one that begins for NBA Street Volume 2.
They reminisce over you. Troy.
Ah,
They
you know
reminisce
that,
over
huh?
you.
What is it?
They reminisce over you.
Yes, the reminisce
My
joint.
God.
I need that. I'll give you two more. I need that. I need the was it Midnight Club that has the house real big, cars real big.
Midnight Club 3.
I need that.
Double edition.
And then to throw in like maybe an anime joint, I need the intro of Promised Neverland season 1.
Good
Oh
one.
God, you're just trying to break hearts.
Good one.
That show is so depressing.
I need that one.
That show is so depressing.
It's very depressing.
Yeah. I'm going Yu Yu Hakusho.
Out the
Oh,
gate.
okay.
At the gate.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm going Yu Yu Hakusho. That intro was amazing. Oh man, I have some random ones.
Throw them in there.
I have some random ones like Get Backers is one of my favorite
Banger.
animes. I think it's season 2's intro.
Okay.
Do like that one. Obviously, Case Closed.
Which one?
Man, I'm going season 3.
Season 3, which is the how does that one go?
Oh, that's the. Oh man, I'm blanking on the words. Damn it! I'll come back to it.
Please have faith in me.
Yeah.
Bring them back, you'll see.
Yeah.
A wounded heart beats only for you, and longs to what's out hidden secrets. Simple wounded heart, it only comes for you, and longs to see secrets.
Yeah.
It's a banger, banger record. You ain't heard that one, Brittany?
That's
Oh, that shit
That's a
hard.
heat.
That shit
Hey,
hard.
make the playlist.
That shit on that playlist.
I'll go with those two. Go ahead.
Okay, go ahead.
That
Roxy.
shit is sweet.
I love that record.
Oh shit! Did you say Yu Yu Hakusho or Haku?
You
Yu Yu Hakusho.
Yeah, because that one's on mine. I'm definitely going in of Inuyasha. That Boku Tachiwa.
Thank you.
That's
At
my
least you know
shit.
that one.
Gotta go that one.
fire.
I'm definitely going the Mashal song. The new one that bring brung brung bring brung brung. That shit. That shit is some heat. I'm going. Most of mine gonna be like anime songs. So I'm going. The Kaiju number 8 songs. I like actually both of them. The intro and the other one. Solo Leveling got a good song. Hell's Paradise.
Hell's Paradise is great.
I fucking love it. It's a lot of dope shit that I'm finna put on there. Mostly anime.
Okay.
I'll go with Go-Go's Gadget Flow, Lupe. I got that go
Yep.
Gadget Flow.
Shout out to Lupe.
I'll go with X-Men remix 97 theme.
It's coming through.
I ain't skipping that shit
Felt
ever.
that.
Ever. I was doo-doo.
So I like that. Yeah, I'll just go with those two. Those are good
That's it?
Yeah.
Okay. All
Maybe
right.
got enough.
Solid.
That's like a little mixtape. That's a CD you can burn up. You know what
I
I'm saying?
agree. Oh man.
Oh, I got a
Remember you used to
burner at
burn
the
CDs?
house.
I do.
Yeah.
Kadeem used to burn
Got a
CDs.
Then
burner
I-
at
then
the
I-
house.
I'll never, just quick story. I'll never forget when I burned 2 CDs. I was selling them at my school,
Let's
middle
go.
school.
Yep.
Someone asked for Word of Mouth Ludacris. Someone asked for
Fire.
Alicia Keys, the first album. I swapped them.
Ah.
I swapped them. And so she went to the car, and if you know the first song of Ludacris, Word of Mouth,
Wait. Every first song of every album of Ludacris
He'd
is
be like,
incredible.
bitch. And
no,
always
it's
start off with-
the royal penis is clean, Your Highness.
Oh, yeah.
And the mother of my so-called friend played that, and she thought it was supposed to be Alicia Keys. And I stopped selling CDs that day.
The royal
was it.
penis is clean, Your Highness.
That's how.
Oh yeah, Jujutsu Kaisen. Gotta get it, homie. Gotta
Is it
move
what it
it.
is?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
You gonna do it now?
Yep.
Take it. Yo,
That's it.
everybody did stop.
Wow, that one.
Yeah,
She wanted Alicia Keys. She didn't
Yeah,
get
I
it. She didn't get
got it.
Alicia Keys.
I was a huge Ludacris fan. I know like his first like 4 albums. I know like almost all the words off the song.
He was a huge Luda fan. There's a few other rappers that he was a fan of that I was.
I was slinging burn DVDs in college. You know what I'm
Man,
saying?
you
I
are
had
y'all
one of
just admitting to felonies. That's what we do. We admitting to felonies. on
Did-
the podcast.
hey, no,
Yeah, I literally
Digital
put them on
media.
a stove and burned them. And then was slaying them.
Oh, got you.
Physical media.
Yeah, okay. That makes sense.
No more physical media anyway. It don't matter.
It was art. I don't know what you're talking about.
It's physical media.
It was art. I love that. I love that flip,
It was good. We
man.
out here.
We want to thank you guys for Roxy.
Roxy, Jesus.
I'm sorry, y'all niggas.
We
was
want to
talking
thank
for
y'all
about
for
4
tuning
hours.
in to the Hotter Nerd Podcast. Kadeem, thank you so much for pulling up with us, man, talking about tech.
Love it.
Yeah, man. Easy work, brother. Easy work.
Say,
How'd your hand feel?
suck me.
Wow.
You guys can check out all of my brother's information across all his social medias. Kadeem, shout out yourself, man.
Oh yeah, Thaddeus on Twitch, on Instagram, Kalos Media, 4 controllers with a K. You
Be
know,
careful
that's-
following him.
Excuse me.
Nothing.
Excuse me. Dude, we're not talking about that side of me anymore.
Yeah, they
right?
might find it though.
They might. It's still there.
Yeah, I said just be careful.
Yeah,
that's all.
Hoochie Daddy Deem and Tech After Dark and all that stuff's still there, but it's fine. It's fine. Yeah.
For
So yeah,
some. Fun for some.
fun for some.
Make sure you guys are following the Hotter Nerd Podcast on all social media platforms. We have some merch as well. So make sure you guys copy some merch for the Hotter Nerd Podcast. You can check the link in the description. It has the linkpop.com/Hotter Nerd link right there. If you have any topics you'd like for us to discuss in future episodes, feel free to let us know in the comments below. We've been your hosts,
Brennan Edwards.
Roxy Hayes.
Cleo Thomas, aka Mr. Slick Living. We'll see you guys on the next one. Bye, guys.
Peace out, y'all.
Bye. Boku Tachi wa. Okay, let's go.
Oh Lord.